So, this is how to sleep better. A full guide coming from a university student living in a boys' hostel. Now, let me tell you about my story. I came to university, boys' hostel, 2 months back, and I lived in UAE all my life, and I had no problems of sleep whatsoever. I was this disciplined guy who went to bed on time and everything. I come here and I noticed that my sleep got a lot worse. Like a lot of students going in and out of my room, and nobody like sleeping early or anything, and even me staying late at times, and my sleep just overall deteriorated. And most people they're so sleep deprived to the point where they don't understand that they're sleep deprived, and I was one of them. And I never had dark circles in my entire life, most probably. I've never heard having dark circles other than for my sister. She will just taunt me every now and then back in UAE. And after I came here and I was this attractive, charming, like social guy, and then a couple of months passed by, and one of my friends, she says to me, Devin, you have dark circles. That's when like I was so determined. I was physically angry to the point where I said to one of my classmates, like she was sitting right beside me, I said to her, I'm going to learn everything about sleep and I'm going to fix your sleep as well. And she got scared suddenly because I was physically angry. I just banged the table, and then she was like, yeah, okay, okay, thank you, teach me how to sleep as well. Now, here's what you have to do. Firstly, let's talk about night routine. You need to understand something. Sleep is not something which clicks on suddenly. Sleep is like a flight landing. It should happen slowly and gradually. Now, your night routine should happen 1 hour before your bedtime. So, this is exactly what you have to do. 1 hour before your bedtime, let's say 9:30 p.m. What you do is by 8:30 p.m. you have to put your phone on airplane mode. And after you put your phone on airplane mode, you buy this lamp. You have to buy it pre-hand, by the way. Don't you get it right. Just buy a lamp. It should be warm light lamp. What you do is you put your phone on airplane mode. You switch off all the other lights. Then you put that warm light lamp. You put it on. You turn that on by 8:30 p.m. and you put your phone on airplane mode. That's basically it. Then what you do is you go to the washroom. You wash your face. You brush your teeth and everything. It will be around 8:45 p.m. by then. 15 minutes basically. Then you come back, the warm lights are on, and the first thing which your eyes see is the warm light, and your body is already in like a sleepy mood by that point. Then what you do is you start journaling. You start journaling or planning your next day. What I personally do is I do both. I journal about my feelings and the things which I could improve on, and all the stuff which is on my head. I get it all out before bed, journaling. Then what I do is I plan the next day. Like I open the the journal which I have, like a big journal. It's basically like a planner. I open that, then I write down time by time of what I'm going to do the next day. Most people they go to sleep thinking about what they have to do the next day. So what you're doing is you're decluttering your mind of thoughts of things of like, oh, what should I do the next day, or the at this time what should I do, what task do I have left to do. Journal everything out and plan your next day, and it will be around 8:30, 8:45. Then it will be around 9:15. Okay, I believe it's going to be 9. It takes like 15 minutes. You can journal and you can plan your day as well. 15 minutes, that's it. Then what you do is you start reading a book for 20 minutes. So 9 p.m. you finish journaling and you finish reading. Then you finish journaling and you finish planning for the next day. You read for like 20 minutes, and it will be around 9:20. And I promise you, bro, trust me, while you're reading, because of the yellow light and because you're reading in like a sleepy mood, you have already brushed your teeth, you have already decluttered your mind. By 9:20 you'll be so sleepy, quite literally you would fall asleep. You should turn off the light, the warm light, and then you fall asleep. Now, fourth thing. Oh yeah, now the third thing. Fuck, not third thing. Second thing. Do not spike your insulin before bed. Now I told you about the night routine. Now something before the night routine which you have to be doing is do not spike your insulin before bed. That means do not eat any carbs before bed, no sugar before bed, nothing, no snacking, no nothing before bed. All you eat is protein and fats. What you have to be doing is eating 6 eggs before bed. Now, the reason why you're eating 6 eggs before bed is firstly, it has no carbs, so no insulin spikes. The problem is that when your insulin goes up, your cortisol also goes up. When your cortisol goes up, your melatonin comes down, and melatonin is the sleep hormone. So when you eat eggs, eggs has this natural amino acid called tryptophan, and tryptophan helps the brain to release serotonin and melatonin, which is essential for sleep. And bro, trust me, after I ate 6 eggs before bed, I was able to sleep a lot better because of the tryptophan present in the 6 eggs. And also, there is a muscle advantage because you're eating protein and fats before bed. You'll be basically repairing your muscles while you're sleeping because your body is still digesting the protein and slowly releasing throughout the night. And third, do not procrastinate. If you have any university assignments or some school homework or some random task or some random chore which you have to do, please make sure that you do that task and then you go to sleep. If you don't do that task, if you don't do that assignment or anything, you will not be able to sleep. You will literally be overthinking about it. Bro, a couple of days back, okay, I was in my bed tossing and turning, and I was procrastinating. That's the reason why I was tossing and turning. I was thinking about this assignment, this record work which I have to be doing. And after I was tossing and turning, and it was like 3 a.m., I just got up, I switched on the lamp, then I started doing the assignment. And within an hour, I finished that assignment. Then I went to sleep like a baby for another 3 hours. Then I woke up at 6:30 a.m. I could have finished the task before sleeping, but instead, what did I choose to do? I procrastinated. And I was tossing and turning thinking about this thing. Make sure that you learn from my mistake. I believe you have heard about this quote before. Men learn from their own mistakes, but wise men learn from other men's mistake. So make sure that you learn from my mistake. And fourth, this is something which changed my sleeping game, bro, literally. Buying a sleeping mask and earplugs. Now, buying a sleeping mask is kind of tricky, so I'll give you like the shortcut. You buy a Mulberry silk sleeping mask. Literally, that's what you have to buy. My friend, he bought sleeping mask because of the light coming from the hostel room and everything. He bought the sleeping mask and it was too tight on his eyes. He was not able to sleep. And then I finally researched. I went on this online app called Blinkit or something. It's like this fast delivery app, not sponsored by the way. So I go into this app, then I check which is the softest one, softest one, softest one. Mulberry silk. Okay, I see the advert. I'm searching. If it's good, then I buy it. Then along with it, I buy earplugs as well. Then they get delivered to my room. Then I start sleeping with it. And the first night, I saw like a 30-40% increase in my sleep quality and how longer I slept. So this is all there is on how to fix your sleep, a full guide. And the top link in the description is a complete all-rounder playbook on how to fix your face, your physique, your diet, and then your sleep. Buy the product if you found value from this video. Subscribe to be a part of this brotherhood. And never forget, become simply the all-rounder. Goodbye. Mwah.